Got it. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about mindset, positive mindset, negative mindset. So I have with me Evelyn, Gabriel, Jefferson, and Juliana. So please, guys, let's introduce yourselves. I'll start from Jefferson. Please, Jefferson, introduce yourself first.
Okay, my friend, good morning, guys. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. And it's a pleasure to be here to talk about mindset.
Very good, Jeff. Thank you. And you, Evelyn.
So, hello guys, my name is Evelyn. I am living south of Brazil in Paraná State. I am a geologist. I have a hobbies. I love to dancing, and I love to travel because I'm geologist for it. And it is. I don't have a pets, and it is.
Good. Very good. Thank you. Gabriel, and you?
Good morning again. I'm Gabriel and I live in Olinda, Pernambuco. I'm learning English to travel in the future and to achieve my goals in my professional career. Nowadays, I am an IT student and I am focused in the front-end development. So I am applying for jobs opportunities in this area. Yeah, and in my free time, I like to play drums and play soccer with my brother. So that's it.
Are you good playing soccer?
No, but I like.
Very good. Good. How about you, Juliana?
So I'm Julie. I'm living in Belo Horizonte. I'm a lawyer in data protection, and I'm a journalist. I need to vacation. I like the landscape of the Jefferson, and and that's it. I need to relax more.
Very good. Very good. So, guys, a lot of people don't know me. So, my name is Epaminondas Sá. My short name is Nondas. It's easier to talk about. I'm from Brasilia, 29 years old. I am a personal trainer, a nutrition student. I'm host here on TNT since last year. And I really love this platform. I love to dance as like Evelyn. I love to dance for hall, for example, to play video games, to ride the bike, to travel, to camp. I love to camp, waterfalls, and things like that. So this is me. So guys, let's start. Let's start for the number one. So as I said before, today we're gonna talk about mindset. And the number one is, how do you personally define positive thinking, and why do you think it's important in life? Evelyn, what is positive thinking for you and why it's important?
The positive thinking is more about the way that you see yourself. Not is like a natural strength of the university. The university is more about the way that you see yourself and your own. I'm thinking it is
Very good.
not
Very good.
nothing unnaturally.
Okay. Okay, good. I really appreciate your answer. Because the way that we see ourselves build the way that we see other people, the universe. I really appreciate your answer. And you, Gabriel, for you?
I think positive thinking is about to believe you will achieve your goal. So if you are in a stressful situation and a bad, how can I say that, a bad phase in your life, you can train your mindset to believe that you will achieve your goals, that you will how can I say, overcome the situation. Yeah, and I think it is important in life because you need motivation to do things. Yeah, so it's improve your motivation.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And you, Jeff, do you agree? Do you have other point of view? Let me know.
Yeah, I really, I really agree with all these guys. For me, positive think is a mental attitude when you focus on good and you have expected of good results and we try to achieve your goals. This is not about ignoring or denying the challenges or the difficulties that you have in your life, in your work, but you need to approach all these challenges and difficult with a constructive and optimist mindset. That's the name of the book. So, the second, why do you think it's important in life? I think it's important in my case for me because this improved my overall healthy a lot, and all the time I think positive things. I try to do my best. I try to solve problems. I try to solve skills. I try to boost my resilience and have a better life, especially some mental health life.
Very good. I think the same. I think it's not about ignore problems, but the way to overcome problems. I totally agree with you. Uh, and you, Julie, what your perspective about?
I think all guys Robert my words. I agree with you. I think this way you looking for good things, and they especially in bad situations. It's like you looking for a good things in the situations.
Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. And Gabriel, you said about overcome problems, hard situations. So the number two, it's about this. Can you share an example of a situation where positive think helped you overcome a challenge or adversity? Do you have some experience to share?
Yeah, I think when I was a teenager, I had a band, a rock band, and in this time in the past, it's difficult to how can I say that, to do shows and do presentations. So it was our first time to doing a presentation, and we needed to, how can I say that, overcome the síndrome do impostor. Yeah, we are not good enough, and we are bad at playing guitar, playing drums, and singer. But we need to, how can I say that, make efforts to do a good presentation, and it was I think it's the one presentation we had as a band.
Good, good. And you give me a good topic for other mission, imposter syndrome. So it's a good one. Thank you. And you, Evelyn, do you have some experience about?
So I have one experience when I need to deliver my thesis on a graduation, and I'm thinking my work not as good, but but it was a good job. Uh, I'm, oh my God, my Zoom asking my sometimes just a second, please.
No problem.
But in general, it's more often I have a negative thinking about me, and I know that it's a problem, and I need to change it. But sometimes I overcome one challenges. For example, my in my job, in my career, and my English, because I'm all the time I'm thinking, my English is the best, the bad English all the world, and I need to change it, but I'm get it one day.
Yeah, I'm sure about you will. Julie, and you?
I don't know if I can to explain, but I had a problem with my I don't know the word. I have a problem on the my my last job. Don't don't uh, don't my 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 data correct, and I need to fix this. I need to ask them for fix this, and this bad situation help me in the future. I can I can receive a scholarship because this problem. I can show this problem for the school, and I received a scholarship because this problem I'm solved.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Jeff, your turn.
The second one? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
I have to answer
No.
the cell phone. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Situation, I have a lot of them. I think almost every week with my students, especially at this pandemic situation. All of them is like Evelyn was talking about negative thinking about the situation, the reality, with bad experience and bad emotions, and I try to change this reality, to talk to the student. You must change, never give up. Come on, you have to face a lot of challenges. The life goes on, and you need to tackle with adversities, and that can you provide other positive things and play a significant role in overcoming difficulties. That's the way I try to do with my students every day, and I try to do even with my family, with my daughters and my wife. I think it's the same situation. I think it's very important to try to see the problem, to see the problems, but to show solutions or solution for the problem. That's very important in life, and I try to do this every day, and I really do this every day.
Very good. And Jeff, so do you have the most part of your thinking positive, I think, yeah?
Yeah, most of the time. I don't like to be all the time. The problem is the government. The problem is the tax. The problem is in this and that. I need to think about myself. What can I do? I remember, I think it's John F. Kennedy's what can I do to solve the problem? What can I do to change the reality, and not to see something from heaven that you have a solution for you. You need to work hard. That's why I work hard every day.
Yeah, I think this is the key. What can I do to solve this? So normally we complain a lot, but we don't think about I can solve how. So I think this point is important. Uh, Evelyn, you said that the most part of time, do you have positive or negative thinking? Let me
In,
know.
in general, I have about me, I have a negative thinking. But my friends and I am considered a high spirit, uma pessoa alto astral. But about me and my things, I have a negative thinkings.
Okay. And you, Julie, about you, your mind, more positive or negative thinking?
Actually, I don't know, but when I have a negative mindset, I'm trying to understand why I'm feeling this, why I can change these thoughts.
Good. And you, Gabriel?
In my life, I have more negative thinking, but I am trying to, how can I say, changing this scenario. I'm reading books about self-esteem and self-help to improve a career and my personal life, because I think you understand me, and Evelyn too. For our generation, I am 26 years old, and it's too difficult to have a basic lifestyle. Yeah, to have a basic lifestyle is too difficult. So we live every day unemployment and a crisis. And I how can I say that? I grew up in a crisis country. Yeah, I grew up in a crisis country. So we don't have a normal time. We didn't have a normal time, and we don't have a normal time yet. So with this kind of things and political crisis and pandemics and something like that, today we live with unemployment, and we are not able to buy a house or buy a car, or travel, having some fun. It's too difficult for us, I think. And I was thinking about that some days ago. And for example, in my entire life, I studied. So I am 26 years old now, and I ever be in a classroom. Yeah. So in the elementary school, in the high school, so in the university, and I don't see the reward to study. Yeah, I study, and then I don't see the reward. So it's about my life in general. It's difficult for me to have a positive thinking. Yeah, but I am trying. I am still trying and reading books, and trying to see the good way, the good the good side of life. But it's difficult for me. It's more a lot difficult.
Yeah, I got it. And Mindset is a good book. It's about this kind of thing from a psychologist, good psychologist. Yeah, this book. So it's a good recommendation for you, Gabriel. But I was thinking about this. I don't know, but we have bad times ever since but nowadays I think I don't know, but from my perspective, we compare ourselves more, I think, because we have a lot of people to compare ourselves, especially because of the internet, the social media. So I don't know, but I think from my perspective, of course, it's easier to feel frustrated, you know. So, oh, I'm studying, I'm doing my best every single day, and look, other people and maybe doesn't study like me, and this guy have this opportunity or things like that. I don't know, but I think we are comparing ourselves more because we have more options nowadays, and of course the society changed a lot, but I don't know, I'm not sure. I think our society changed and the internet changed our society, you know, so this kind of thing. And but it's important to build a good perspective about we have more options, because of
Yeah.
that. For example, we are here talking in English and meeting a lot of people and doing good things because of this. So interesting point to think. But let's
And,
let's
let me just give a observation. For example, I read interesting article in one of that newspaper online, newspaper site and news site, and it's about, for example, why kids do the things. Why kids do the things? Yeah. For example, for kids, you have two things. They are curious and they expect a reward. Yeah, expect a reward. For example, they are curious. For example, what does it do? Yeah, for example, and they investigate the thing, and they are moved by curious, and there is a reward too. For example, if you do your homework, I give you a lollipop. So it's a reward uh, for kids. When we grow up, when you grow up, we don't have curious anymore. It's just reward, and work for a salary and something like that. And when you are adult and you have uh, so how can I say that? Você se esforça, you have so many effort, and you don't have a reward. It's frustrating and it affects your motivation, you know. So for our generation study and work and doesn't have a reward. So it's like
yeah,
frustrating.
I got it. And I think it's about expectation as well. So if I have a big expectations and I don't have the reward like this, I feel frustrated. So yeah, points of view. But Jeff, I want to talk to you because you said that the most of part of the time you have positive thinking. So the number three, let me know what strategies or techniques do you use to cultivate a positive mindset on a daily basis?
I'm a Catholic. The first thing that you must do is to spread gratitude about everything. You must reflect it about your daily. What have you been done? What's correct? What's wrong? And all the day I think about this. Before I sleep, I used to think about this, about my feelings, my thoughts, and I think this is a good strategy because I prepare to the next day what I must do. And I like to surround myself with positive guys. I don't like negative guys, negative people. I don't like, really don't like. I avoid. Sometimes when I have a discussion about something that I really don't like, I stop and I'm gonna to do another thing. I don't like this. For example, if I watch it, yesterday I was watching a film from I forget the name, the stream, but it is a negative film. Why I must watch that? I stop it. Come on, guys. And all the guys used to say, it's a good film. You need to watch. It's a bullshit. but why I must to watch until the end for me. So I don't like surround myself with negative guys. And I try, as I said, every day to exercise my health lifestyle. This is very important about my physical activity, go to the gym, to read good books. I think it's important to read good books and to think positive, because I think all of this impact a lot in a good way, in a good mood for me. And just to finish, in my case, with my age now, it's continuous learning. Learning, you can embrace challenges. Every day I have a challenge about Excel, a challenge about Power BI, a challenge some phrasal verbs in English or in Spanish, or try to read in French, something like this. Because I think when you embrace challenge, you can have a lot of opportunities that will come for you, and you learn and you grow with all these challenges.
Perfect. I couldn't agree more. Thank you, Jeff. And you, Julie, about the number 3.
I'm like Jefferson. I mean, and stay away the people complain too much and don't take attitude to change the situation. I'm trying to note when I have negative thoughts, and I'm trying to change and think other things I can change my mind, and I'm trying to do good things for me, like the exercise and the study and the good things, things I like to do.
Good part of the day. Evelyn, and you, let me know.
So I just to say that Jefferson was an inspiration for me today. The good things you say. But one thing more that I will to additional in this conversation is about pose power. Is when you see in the mirror and you putting the for yourself your things good you are. It's before to make a presentation, and you are a realist about your good things and their bad things. It's very good too. It's a practical things that I thinking. And one other thing, it's most important to be a good thinkings is when you're feeling good with yourself, and the gym is very important. I don't believe it is so much important. I say em português. Eu não tinha noção de como isso era importante até eu tá com a autoestima muito baixa e ver que não, é muito importante eu estar bem comigo mesmo. E é isso.
For sure. Change your mind. Our body influence our mind, and our mind influence your body. So it's a cycle. Gabriel, and you.
Yeah, I didn't learn yet strategy techniques to cultivate a positive mindset, but I have techniques to avoid the negative thinking. Yeah, for example, when I have a negative thinking, I do something, and for example, a total focus activity, or play some games or play an instrument, and to avoid this the thinking, the negative thoughts.
Good tip, good tip. And I have a tip about I try to filter my thoughts. We have a lot of thoughts that doesn't make sense, so it's important to to filter, to questionate these thoughts. Oh, it makes sense or not? Why? Or it's a fact or not? So it's important to questionate. Don't agree with ever thought that you have, because a lot of the most part doesn't make sense, so it's important to filter. Guys, about the number 4, on the flip side, on the other hand, how would you define negative think, and how can it impact one's mental well-being? um Julie, please, you first.
I think the negative thinking, the person can talk to anything to change the situation, but the situations can change. Don't look for the best ways to solve the situation. Just think the negative. Just think the bad results for situation, I think. And of course, this is impact the health mental. It's like depression. There are many symptoms, but the man it's a bad thoughts and negative thoughts. And I think it's for you more healthy person. You need to see good perspectives for things. I think this.
Thank you. Evelyn, let me know. You said that you have negative thoughts, negative thinkings, part of your day. So let me know.
The negative things for me can be you to be nervous, and it's affect your confidence. When you have a bad thinking, you not feeling a confidence, and it's more common happen when you don't when you don't when you don't have a bad thinking. Understand, more or less? Just
Good.
me. One thing key for to say to me is because in the society, it's very common you appreciate more a confidence people, and when you don't have a confidence because your bad thinking, it's affect all areas of your life, and the career and your friends, your relationships. I'm thinking it is.
Perfect. Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's important to be a confident person, and it influences your way in the society. Jeff, did you answer? Sorry.
Not yet. I'm waiting.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm waiting my turn. I'm a polite guy.
Feel free, do it now. Let's go.
Okay, and how can it impact one's mental well-being? I think it impacted a lot, because negative thinking you can drive to downsides of every situation that you are expected the worst outcome. You used to say, I can't do this, I can't do that. And you just think in the worst way about everything, even about the present, about the future. I can't do this. As you said, the guy said, I can't speak English because I'm shy. I have no words. I don't know grammar. I don't know accent. I don't know a lot of things. So I can't speak English. This is a kind of negative thing. And as we do here every day, we committed a lot of mistakes. And this is important to get confidence, but you need to fix, to correct it, something that you said the wrong way. And what else? Julie said about something very interesting. When you have negative things, you lead to stress. This is the worst thing. And if you live in a situation of stress, you can do nothing, everything, all the time. You're tired. So this is not so good. And anxiety and depression. I think this is the worst thing of the world today. The best thing. And this is anxiety. I must do this, I must do that, but I can't. And you give up. When you give up, you go to depression. For me, this is the words. And how to tackle with this anxiety, depression, and stress. I think the best way is to change your mindset. What's the mindset? Your mindset will change for negative things to positive things. As Barack Obama, yes, we can. This is very important in your life. It's not so easy. We have a lot of challenge, a lot of problems to solve, but we can. When we speak in TNT, we can speak English, we can speak Spanish, we can speak French, we can speak Italy. So that's the way I think about it.
Very good. Thank you. Everybody answered? I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Gabriel?
I need to answer. And
Go ahead.
I look for the specific term. It's like, for example, negative thinking is powerless feeling. Yeah, sentimento de impotência, a powerless feeling. And when you have a powerless feeling, you don't have motivation to do anything in your life. And it's like Evelyn said, for example, you feel bad, you don't have confidence, and you don't have confidence, you feel bad. It's like a vicious circle. It's a vicious circle, and it's how can I say that? It's complicated. It's complicated, for example, for depression people. When people feel depression, they don't have motivation to do basic things like eat and take a shower. So when you have in this uh, psychology field, it's too complicated to just say the things are gonna well, it's be okay, yeah, it's let's do some activity or let's work out and let's be happy. So in this part of psychology field, it's difficult to act like that.
Very good. And you said about cycle. So the number 5 is about this. Have you ever had in this kind of cycle that, oh, negative thinking and less confident and negative thinking? So have you ever had in this case, in this phase? And if yes, how do you broke this kind of cycle?
Yes, I have how can I say that? I've already had it. In, I've
Yeah,
had it.
I've had in this.
Yeah, I have been trapped in a negative thoughts, but I ever try to do other things and to avoid negative thinking, like making a activity. So sometimes I just I don't know how to say, but I wear my sneakers and go to run and to just to how can I say that, to change the my my ambient, and I change my ambient and I try to think in another things.
Good, very good. And you, Evelyn, let me know your point.
For broken this circle, is most important you change your mind first, because one thinking that I am thinking now is the thoughts of the other people about you not change the most time nothing in your life, but what do you think about you change all your your life. And the first is you change your mind about yourself, because if you don't change, you can be in the circle, will be in the circle, whatever. I'm thinking.
Yeah, good point. I think the opinion from other people can change us, but only if us believe in this opinion. So if some person, oh, you're good. If I don't believe, it doesn't change my life. But if I really believe that, okay, I'm good or I'm not good, it changed totally my way to do my things and my behavior. So yeah, I think everything, the 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 key, the first step is change ourselves, our beliefs, our mind, our environment. Very good. Julie, and you, let me know.
Uh, I think before I answer this question, uh, I think it's important to say I believe it more dangerous the negative thoughts. It's a magical thoughts. Like you can do everything, the world in your hands, things like this. This is the serious and the problematic, I think. And I have been the negative thoughts, but I can't then in the cycle, because I'm a reflective person, and when I when I absorb them, I change my attitudes, my actions, and I think this is important to break them.
You brought a so important topic because it's a kind of positive thinking, but it's not, because you feel frustrated. For example, English. Okay, I will learn English, and you Google and, oh, learn English in 3 months. Okay, so it's possible to be fluent in. And when you start, oh, it's I can't. It's my problem. I'm not able to do it. It's impossible for me. I can't. So our perspective and this kind of magical pill about uh, lose weight, about to be good in some area, and this kind of thinking, I think it's so bad for us because it influences our perspective. So very good point. Very good point. Thank you so much. Jeff, and you, let me know your perspective.
I remember a joke. I was talking with my students. You can learn English only in 1 day. 1 day. Yeah. The word English, how to write in English and not in Portuguese, and the pronunciation of English. It's okay. You learn it English. That's English for you. That's a joke. But answer the question. I think you must be aware of when and why negative things. You must identify all the negative patterns in your life. This is so good, this is so bad, what I must change, and to question about this. And somebody told something that's very important. You must treat yourself with kindness. Kindness. It's not, you can hurt yourself because you can tackle, you can live with something that is very difficult, that you can understand, like Nando was talking. It's so difficult to study phrasal verbs, for example, or declination in German. It's not so easy. So you must to understand this. And just to finish, you must take support. It's very important. You must talk, you will talk to friends, talk to family, talk to guys here in TNT. This is very important. And when I have a problem in advanced Excel and Power BI, I used to ask my students and not the other professors. What's the problem? Well, you need to be open, support, no matter the other guys. What's the problem as a professor like me to ask a student about a solution for a problem from Excel or Power BI or Python, something like this.
Good. Jeff, I want to add something you said about the hurt ourselves and things like that. So sometimes we talk to ourselves in the way that we don't talk to our friends. For example, if my friend has a problem, I try to support this guy. But if this problem is about myself, sometimes I talk to myself in a bad way. Why? Why I talk to my friend or other people in the way that I I never talk to myself. So it's totally it's so interesting to think. Sometimes a lot of people talk to ourselves, themselves, in a way that never will talk with other people. Why? Why? So it's a point that I would like to add. Go
That's
ahead.
the question. If you treat your girlfriend with kindness, why you can't treat yourself with kindness?
And the biggest problem for me is, for example, okay, I'm cannot do it now, and I know why. I know my problems. I know how hard is it, and why I can treat myself with kindness. So this problem is happening with me. So I try to I have to respect myself. If if I don't know, my mother has the same problem, I never will talk to her as like I'm talking to me. So this kind of approach is so important to reflect and to put in our life. Guys, I think the best way to finish this immersion is about the number 9. We have 5 minutes, so please, are there any books, resources, or practice you recommend for someone looking to improve their thoughts pattern? Julie, please.
I bought this book this week. I have in my in PDF, but I don't like reading in the computer. And about this week, mindset.
Very good book. Good tip. Thank you. Jeff, and you?
I read this book a long time ago. It's a very good book. But the best of the book, Juliana, is the discussion about this. You can see by YouTube a lot of discussions about mindset. It's very interesting. You have a lot of interpretation, good, most of them good things, but you have a lot of critical things about this book. And that's the way we improve our knowledge to see the bad and the good things about something. And for me, the book, it's very interesting. You have a lot of tips in this book, and it's amazing. My tip is not just to read the book, but read the book put in practice, and to follow the debate or the argument about this theme about mindset. It's very interesting. You can see a lot of discussion even in English. It's very interesting. In YouTube, yeah.
Very good. By the way, Carol DeRick, the writer from this book, has a TEDx, so it's a good tip as well. Evelyn, please.
So I don't have a good advice, but one book when I read one day is 100 things that the successful people make, and the translation. It's very good because the first lesson is have a dream. You need to have a dream to make it, to put in action what I need, I need. And it is, I don't have other advice. And the put in practice the things in general, as like Jefferson said.
Very good. Thank you so much. Gabriel, your turn.
Yeah, I received some recommendations, and I will share with you. Is for example, in LinkedIn, I read people talking about the book Dopamine Nation. Dopamine Nation, in the translation to Portuguese, is Nação Dopamina. So people are talking about this book. And other recommendation I received is to watch the work of Brené Brown in TED Talk. So it's I think it's a assistente social. I don't know how to say this, but it's a work of feelings. Yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel? So it's a recommendation I received, and I will share with you now.
Thank you. And from Brené Brown, I have a good recommendation. The book called in Portuguese A Coragem de Ser Imperfeito. And this book really changed my life and helped me a lot with my life, my career. So I really recommend this book. And Brené Brown is a good writer. I really appreciate that. Guys, and to finish this immersion, I have here the link for the survey. Please go there, click on this blue link, go there and let me know your thoughts about this immersion, because it helped me a lot to improve this immersion, or to bring different topics, and to help you to practice English. So let me know your perspective. So our time is running out. So thank you, Jeff, Julie, Gabriel, Evelyn, thank you so much. And next week, hope good, I'm here in this same day, in the same time. So thank you so much, and see you next week. Thank you, guys. See ya.
Bye bye,
Take care.
guys.
Bye.